Ayo, good people, this is your boy one and only PROF underscore KT. This is your boy one and only Prof KT. As you can see by the title, that's what I'm going to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell for next time I drop. I was born in a poor family and I still managed to make it. It's not all about where you come from, it's all about who you are. I know people who come from poor families and still manage to make it. And I know people who come from rich families and end up poor. It's not all about where you come from, it's all about who you are. Ayo, good people, this is your boy one and only Prof KT, the intelligence entrepreneurship child teacher in the world. People usually ask me from poor family, how did you manage to make it? One thing I will say is, in life, in order to make it, you must have a vision, be on a mission, and come up with strategy to be where you want. Let me tell you something. Many people ask themselves this question, why so many times I try so many things and failed and changed the journey? Let me tell you something. Road to success will always change the journey, so always be ready to move on. Yo, uploading daily and editing daily and doing all that things is not that easy. I work hard. Can you see how I work? But you know what? You know one thing I like, the earlier the better. Hard work always pays. Rather suffer today than tomorrow. Let me tell you something that usually pisses me off. People usually do, especially broke ones. People usually make money to spend. They don't make money to expand. Don't make money to spend. Make money to expand and you'll never go broke. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how much capital do you really need to start. Understanding what capital really means. When most new entrepreneurs think of startup capital, they immediately picture a large sum of money. However, capital extends for beyond the cash in your bank account. It includes your skills, your network, your time, your tools, and any resources you can access at low or no cost. Before estimating how much money you need, you must identify all the non-financial assets you already have. This may reduce your upfront spend dramatically. Understanding the broader meaning of capital helps you avoid overestimating your financial requirements and delaying your idea unnecessarily. Many businesses begin with resourcefulness rather than larger investments, especially in the digital economy where barriers to entry have become significantly lower. Factors that determine your capital needs. The amount of capital you need depends heavily on the types of business you want to start. A service-based business like consulting, tutoring, coaching, or digital marketing often requires very little money because you mainly rely on your own expertise. In contrast, product-based businesses such as food production, retail, or manufacturing usually require equipment, inventory, licensing, and storage space. Your market strategy also affects your capital needs. If you aim for fast scaling, you might need more money upfront for marketing, staffing, and technology. If you prefer a lean approach, you can start slowly reinvesting profits and grow organically with minimal financial pressure. Regulatory requirements such as permits or compliance costs can also influence your budget depending on your industry and location. Understanding these variables makes it easier to estimate realistic capital needs. Calculating your minimum viable capital. Instead of asking how much do I need to start, a better question is what is the minimum amount required to launch and test my idea. This is your minimum viable capital. Start by listing your essential startup costs. This may include registering the business, creating a basic website, purchasing essential raw materials or inventory, paying for essential software, and covering basic marketing. Then add operating costs for the first 3 months, rent, if any, subscription, utilities, and any labor you cannot do yourself. Once you calculate both sets of expenses, you get a realistic estimate of your minimum required capital. Many modern businesses can launch with the equivalent of a few $100 to a few $1,000, especially when using free tools, bootstrapping techniques, and a purchased launch approach. The goal is to start, learn, test your market, and expand only when something works. Ways to start with less money. You can often reduce your initial capital needs significantly by adopting smarter strategies. One is leveraging technology. There are many free or inexpensive tools for marketing operations and sales. Another is starting with a simplified vision of your product or service rather than trying to launch something perfect. You can also use pre-orders or customer deposit to financial production. Many entrepreneurs validate their ideas by selling before they build, reducing financial risk. Partnerships can lower costs, for example, sharing workspace, equipment, or distribution channels. Freelancers and part-time staff can replace full-time hires until you generate constantly revenue. Starting from home instead of renting space can save substantial money. And finally, reinvesting early profits helps you grow without relying on outside funding or expensive loans. How to know if you have enough capital? You know you have enough capital when you can confidently cover your essential startup costs, operate for at least 3 months, and still have a small buffer for unexpected expenses. If launching your business requirement debt you cannot repay, or personal sacrifices you cannot afford, you may need to adjust your model to something learn. Remember that having too much money can also be risky. It often leads to overspending, lack of discipline, and poor decision making. What truly matters is clarity, planning, and staying focused on validating your idea as quickly and cheaply as possible. In the end, the capital you really need is often far less than you imagine. Resourcefulness, creativity, and lean execution usually matters more than a large startup budget. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for next time I drop. You know what? Uploading daily and giving you entrepreneurship information is not that easy as you see full video out, because I work alone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for next time I drop. I love you guys. See you on another video. Don't forget to do all the things. Follow. Yeah. I love you guys. One love. Thank you for your support.